this is Robin Moses. I'm starting this tutorial with Dazzle Dry Stamping Polish, and I'm putting a drop in and putting a drop of black in. Oops. And boop. Mixing them. Is that opened? No, it's okay. Okay, and when it dries fast, so I am going in and scooping up some, putting it onto the stamping thing that I want, and then pulling up, and I'm pulling up some. Now, with just the end of the sponge, the stamping thing, I'm putting in just a little bit of stamping. This looks chaotic and weird, but there's a method to my madness, and I'm going to finish out that way. But do you see how I have it all like this? It's just little lines here and there, and that's how I want it. Boom. Okay, so now I have the thinnest of thin black and brown ever. This is like water, and it's going to pool up a little bit, but I'm just going to go around and touch in, and do you see how it's pooling? It's going to look like this. That's going to distress it. I want distressed. I want to be just distressed and just a mess.
Distressed and a mess. That's my life, baby. Wow.
You can pretend cry while you do it, and then it comes out more distressed. Look at that. Wow, gorgeous. Then I'm going to use a thicker brown and black mixed together, and I'm going to make it look like I'm writing like this. It's going to just look like writing. Now I find that when I write the little things backwards like this, it's easier, but that's because I'm left-handed. But I've heard from other girls that are right-handed say that it's easier for them to use it the other way. So if you do have a preference, put it in the description box so that other people can see. But do you see how it just looks like there's some writing on there? It's going to be just abstract. I have done this tutorial with Sharpies, so you can write with a Sharpie if you like. I find that Sharpies, when you're writing with the real fine lined ones, sometimes they don't give you an effect that you want. There's a certain effect, and each one creates a different desired look, and I wanted to have this to be a little bit more romantic. There, just like that. So I'm going to finish that. Okay. Hi, Carl. Look at how he's looking at you. Stop it, Carl. Carl's cheating on me.
Yes.
So here is how it's going to look before. And I love this Jean-Michel feel. I was talking about Jean-Michel earlier, and I actually made it. So now I'm going through, and with dark colors, I'm going in and putting in my tree line. Now, okay, I've done this before when I first started my channel, but I didn't have a good camera, and I didn't have, I didn't really know what I was doing. Well, I still really don't know what I'm doing, but I know a little bit more. So now going through, and do you see how this is the next stage darker? This is a light brown, and then it goes to dark brown. Okay, and then I'll put the dark leaf and the dark leaf, and this has been, it's inspired a lot of nail artists, this design, since I started it, and some stamps have been made without my permission. And all kinds of stuff has happened with this design, and I find it to be like just something that's very special. And so for everybody who does share that they got this inspiration from me, and they keep it going and they keep it alive, thank you. I want to say thank you personally right here, because to me, I've been doing this design so long in different ways that when I see somebody say thank you to me, it makes it all worthwhile. So just thank you. And if you need brushes, they're at robinmosesnailart.com. That's how I make my money. It's not from YouTube anymore. If you guys haven't heard, YouTube has changed a lot. So it's all through word of mouth and just loving what you do. So I will go in like this and like this, and you'll see how it starts to come together. Now, you can stop right here and have this really beautiful vintage looking nail, or we can keep going. So I'm going to get some white paint out and I'll meet you back. Okay, so now I have white. Let's see here. Okay. Yay, look at that color. Perfect. So with my liner brush, go in and lightly just hatch in some flowers and make them as round as possible, but it's not necessary. I want to do a little one here. Do 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 do. Okay, and then a little bud and a little bud here, a little one here and here, and when you're done, it will look like this, and we will be ready to start again. All right, so I messed up on a tutorial I did a few times ago. So I am going to go in again and show you guys what I messed up on. So I have the flowers with white. Now I have two colors that I'm going to use for the center. I'm using a light rose that I mixed this rose and white together, and I'm going to use a red and the rose mixed together as the center. So on this, I'm going in with the light rose. I'm taking the light rose up to the end and leaving just the end white pieces. Like that. And I had forgotten to film right here. I filmed the end, and a lot of you asked what I did to the middles. And I have like 150 different flower tutorials, but I figured you guys don't want to look through them, so I'll do another. So here's the middle color. It's the darker red. The darker red will go right into the center, and it's got so much water in it. It's like pure water. And my brush is so thinned down with water. And all the info on brushes, brush care, all that is in the description box. Please comment, thumbs up, and spread the word. That is, I cannot say that enough, especially right now with YouTube changing, that it really is changing a lot. So we want to be up with the channels that stay in business, yo. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to finish this by putting some dark brown glitter mixed with clear. And let me see if I can find a good one off the top. Of course I can't. Oh, here's one. Okay, so I have right here, Wildflowers nails right here. Some beautiful dark brown with red in it. Perfect. I'm going to scoop it here, add some clear to it, and put it into the middle of the flowers, and then I'll top coat and meet you back. Boop. Okay, and here is my latest configuration of antique nails that are done on newsprint. Now, the first time I did it on newsprint, and everything goes backwards when you use newsprint, and I find that if you're not using real new newsprint, that it doesn't transfer well. And then the second time I did it, I used the Sharpie, and I found that it didn't look as romantic looking. It wasn't as romantic. And then so I said, okay, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to try and use all different lights so you guys can see it better, and hopefully you guys will try them. So anyways, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and if you do try them, show me at Robin Moses Nail Art on Instagram. I would love to see them. All you have to do is tag me, or you can tag Nail Art Sisterhood. I started that tag to promote sharing and collaborating and making art together in a fun way, and that is the sole purpose for Nail Art Sisterhood, so that you feel included in nail art and that you can learn and grow without being ashamed if you're a noob. And if you are 25 years in the business or whatever, you can still go in there and have a good time and not, feel the pressure of it, because it is a pressure. This is a job that takes a lot of time and dedication to get down. You're not going to get it overnight, and so feel free to go there and have fun and meet some real cool girls there. So anyways, I thought I would talk about that, and I will see you back with more. Everybody have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Boop.